Hello, welcome to All Hands on Deck. Thank you for being here. We're going to do a air sign reading. Page of Cups and Eight of Pentacles falling out. I didn't even shuffle. So air sign reading. Hello, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I see the devil. Okay. It's the middle of December. We are still in Sagittarius season. We will be entering Capricorn season soon. Of course, there's so many planets hovering in Capricorn these days. It's huge. So, Jupiter came in recently, which is expansive. Of course, Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. Saturn is all about discipline and regulation. So you have you have discipline and regulation with Saturn, but then you have expansion with Jupiter, so they're contradictory. You have Neptune and Uranus. Neptune's all dreamy and hazy, and Uranus is sudden changes. So you have that within a regimented, restricted place, which is, again, contradictory. Then you're going to have a new moon. We are going to have a new moon in Capricorn on the 26th, along with the eclipse. So, that's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot, okay? It's already been a lot, and it's going to be a lot more. So you have to ground yourself. You have to know these things are coming. Set your intentions for the new moon, meaning what you want to see come through for your life. Recognize that all the changes that you're feeling, that other people are going through, is beyond your control because it's planetary. It's bigger than you or me. So balance yourself. Know that these things are happening. These planet groupings have not been like this for hundreds of years. I want to say 700 years. I think I remember learning. So it's been a long time since we've had such big changes. We have the fall of institutions. We have the ending of cycles of the way things have been for the last couple hundred years, the way our parents saw things, the way institutions ran everything. And now it's going to be expansive. It's changing. The last 50 years, it's been changing. And we're going to see more of that coming. So it's a lot to deal with. It's a lot. So you have to stay grounded and know that you're okay no matter all the changes. You have to be able to balance life through the changes. You know that Two of Pentacles card where the guy's balancing the stuff? That's how you're going to have to handle your life. Know that all the ripples in the water are changing around you, but you are okay through the changes. What's fallen out of our deck? Seven of Swords. Deception. Trying to get away with things. Deceptive behavior. Swords are thoughts. Air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So there's been some, need to look out for what you want, even though it's not good for others. Because he's stealing, right? Stealing's not right. We know that. It's deceptive. It's wrong. It's illegal. And yet sometimes people have to do things in order to survive. They have to be selfish and take what they need from others because that's what they think they need. So maybe that kind of behavior is happening, that people are taking what they need in order to survive this kind of time period. So don't let that get you. Again, don't let that get you. Protect your resources, protect your possessions. But if somebody, is bent on having things their way, even at a level of doing things illegally, you may have to make some choices about, whether you trust them again, whether you want to interact with them again. What else is falling out? The Three of Wands. So looking out to see the future. Wands, fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sag. So there's some kind of pause and looking to see what's coming after some deceptive behavior of people being selfish and looking out only for themselves. Oh, things just falling out here. The Hermit, Virgo, inner study, lighting the way for others. Seven of Rods, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, holding your own against oppressive forces, holding your ground against opposing people's opinions. Ace of Wands, again, fire sign, brand new beginning of spark, of energy, of growth, of a new idea, of a new action that's going to come forward. Passionate, something that you feel strongly about that you're going to pursue with action. You're not just going to think about it, you're going to do it. And it's guided, it's supported by the spiritual realm, by God. Justice. Major arcana for Libra, air sign. Here we go. Making things right, balance, finding that balance. Finding that balance in all of this. What do we say? Juggling those two and keeping the balance. Page of Pentacles, earth sign, a new offer, new shiny offer, looking at things with new eyes, a scholarly mindset, maybe taking on a new study, a new plan, a new idea to try something new, to show yourself, to show others what you know. This is brilliance, this is courage, this is intelligence. This is a new beginning in something. After looking inside, after showing light, after leading the way for others, after fighting off others, after having the support to start something new, after finding a balance through all the chaos, and then presenting a new idea to yourself and others. This is all while you're waiting to see what's coming in, while you're thinking about it, while you're planning it. After there's been deceptive behavior that you didn't like and you decided you're going to do something about it. About all that, air sign. This is the past, the way it's been. So 9 of Wands. So Aries, Leo, Sag, a guarded warrior, one who has been through 9 years, 9 months, 9 weeks, 9 days of fighting, of struggling, and they're still prepared to do more battle. They're the wounded warrior. You are prepared to do more battle. You have more energy in reserve to get through what is ahead of you. Next card up, how people around you in the situation see it, death. So that's wonderful. It's a transformation. It's the ending of things and the beginning of the next cycle. Don't be afraid of death. It's when the leaves fall off in the fall and they, settle into the ground and we get through winter, then you have the new spring that blossoms. We all have to go through this cycle of death and life, rebirth. We shed our skin, we come back and we start again. We grow, we evolve. You must evolve or you die. You have to go through cycles of change in life in order to move forward. So there's an ending in a cycle. Where things are headed in the next 2 weeks, 5 of Cups. So there's been remorse. There's been a looking at the losses, the emotional. This is Cups, so water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The loss of emotional, support of loved ones, of people that have died, of lost relationships, and the remorse of that. So there's going to be going in the next 2 weeks with this eclipse, with the new moon. You're going to go back over the things you lost and the remorse you felt. But there are 2 cups here, so there's hope for the future. You must believe in the hope while you're reminiscing, while you're sad, while you're going through the pain of the loss and the change. You have to understand that the new cups will be here for you, but you have to let go of the pain of the loss. We all go through losses. We lose people, we lose homes, we lose friends, we lose jobs. You get back up and you try again, and you believe in the next phase of your life. You turn the page and you join in the chapter that's coming. You must. Okay, air sign. A mutual between you and the other person, between you and the situation. There's that juggling card I told you about. That's the balance, the ability to handle multiple situations in a changing atmosphere. That's what you must find within yourself. The ability to juggle all the chaos that's going on and still hold your own. Still find peace inside yourself. Still have a happiness. It must be there. You have to find that in yourself. Nobody else can give it to you. This side is the wounded warrior, the one who's been battling, the one that's been standing their ground, holding on, keeping energy in reserve to fight the fight. How they feel. There's a change, the world. So the world is the earth sign. It's the ending of a cycle, the beginning of the next. So there's a change, there's an ending of the way things have been so that a new cycle can come in. Not only people see the ending of the cycle, you know it. You've been through it. This is a 9. The only thing left is 10. You've been through it. It's time for the next phase. Yeah, you have to juggle a lot of stuff while you're going through the change. Yes, it's hurt, but you can do this. Okay, where are you going in the next 2 weeks? The advice for this side, the one who's been feeling the remorse, the one who's had the losses, the one who lost loved ones and is in a remorseful stage. This eclipse that'll be coming on Christmas Day will bring out some deep feelings, will bring out some, heavy things that you haven't wanted to look at. It's gonna come. And how this side feels is the Knight of Cups. So there's a young, loving offer that's gonna come through after the remorse. There's that cup. So after you can stomach the loss and the remorse, you can get up on your horse and pick up one of those cups and go offer it to someone that you can find inside your heart that you know loves you. And you can offer your love to them to rebuild the next phase of your life. We're entering a new decade. It's important to have hope for what's coming. Those are rough waters behind him, but he's still holding on. He's still juggling life. I got this. I'm doing this. Even though the waves are behind me, I'm still holding on. And that's what you have to do, air sign. I always like to turn over the top card of the deck I used. And we have Temperance. Thank God. The Balance card, Sagittarius. The Angel. And on the bottom we have the other angel. Okay, good. We got angels in our midst. So, Temperance angel is Michael. This is Gabriel. Michael is balancing the earth. His one foot is on the earth and his one foot's in the water. So the reality, the earthly reality, and the water represents our subconscious, the unconscious, the mind, and the emotions. Water is the emotions. Water is the subconscious, the feelings, the emotions, what we don't show, what we don't say, but we feel it. We know it intuitively. And then there's the reality of the earth, the world that we live in. So there's a balance that needs to maintain. Maintain your balance, air sign, through all these changes. There's a wake-up call from the death. There's a wake-up call from the death that will start the new things, the new beginning of the new cycles. You must hang on and stay stable, even if people are deceptive to you and you don't like it. Look towards the future of what you want. Go inside and think, Virgo. Stand your ground. You have strength in reserve. There's a new passionate beginning for you that you're interested in, something to start new. You're going to take action on it. And it will bring justice to your life. Libra, air sign, that's what we're doing, air signs. There's a new offer. You're going to be able to offer something. You're going to take on studies. You have something new to offer the world. Believe it. Even though you have to go through sadness and loss. Even though it's hard to let go of the old. Even though you have to do a juggling act. Keep your balance. Because love comes in. Because one little cup of love can make all the difference. Keep your balance. Okay, air sign, I hope this helps. Thanks for being here.